Hello everybody, welcome back to Vita. It's like vlog every day in April, but with one extra day. I thought I'd do a long take vlog on breaking up and relationships ending, just because it seemed like a good time to talk about it, I guess. I don't know, I do what I want here. But 4 years ago, I was 15 when it ended. I was in a relationship that ended, and we broke up, and it was a very hard experience, and I haven't actually been in a relationship since. So, it being the only one that I have to go by, it's created a very tough model to like view relationships as, because I went through several stages of the breakup. It was the initially I was fine with it, and I thought to myself, well, maybe this is for the best. And then very soon after that, I was not fine with it and wanted things to go back to normal. And then there was a time where I was like actively trying to get it back. And then there was a time where I was just gonna have to be at peace with it and said, fine, screw that person. And then I'm at the current state of, well, it'd be nice if we could be friends again. Um, and sometimes these things happen. Sometimes it's best for two people to be separated, to go their own ways, because they're just too different and they can't be compatible with each other in the way that they wanted to be. The problem is that it's a shame how how mean and how scarring things like this can go, because we're young people and we are so self-interested that it's hard to remember that our actions affect other people's. It's very hard, I think, for young people. Older people maybe not so much, but definitely young people, to end a relationship peacefully in a way that both parties can come to see each other again and not make things emotionally confusing or with any bad emotions attached. And I've seen it happen, and those are mostly in the relationships that weren't all that serious to begin with, which is kind of ironic considering that the people who were closest in life at one point should continue to be close. Or you would think that they would continue to be close as the relationship ended and turned into something else, matured, if you will. So it's very strange that relationships can end so venomously. And the question, I suppose, that I'm supposed to ask myself and answer is, what do you do when a relationship does end venomously? Is it better to seek out peace, or is it just better to leave well enough alone? And how do you respond to yourself, and how do you make peace with yourself when a relationship ends? The first part of that question is, on my first initial instinct, I would want to make good on what's happened, and I would want to tell people that they should make peace with their significant others once the breakup ends. And I think everybody should, but sometimes you just can't do it. Maybe not through any fault of your own, but through the fault of other people involved. Maybe they just don't want to be friends. And if that's true, then you just have to respect those wishes, no matter how hard it is for you or me or anybody. The second question is, how do you move on with yourself? What do you do to grow from that? And I'm a firm believer in the fact that dating is learning about yourself just as much as it is learning about other people, because you're learning about who you can deal with and what kind of tolerance you have and what kind of devotion you have. So you're taking all these pieces of yourself, and learning about it for yourself, but reflecting it back onto other people. So we're all in this melting pot, if you will, of emotions and actions and reactions that we can take a little bit for ourselves and learn from and grow from. So it's important to take the experiences we have with people that we might not like anymore, or we just can't have a relationship with anymore, and grow from it and say, well, what are the positive things that I gained from this, and what are the negative things that I can throw away? It's hard to rationalize emotion, but in the way, it's the best possible way to move on. Because if you can't make peace with your significant other, then you might as well make peace with yourself. I think that's it for today. Tune in tomorrow or a couple days from now. I don't know. YouTube uploads are stupid. I'll see you later. Peace.